What if I told you that the foods you eat every single day, your favorite candies, sodas, even breakfast cereals, are considered so dangerous in other countries that they're completely banned? Stick around because you're about to find out which everyday snacks are secretly outlawed around the world. Every day, we grab snacks, drinks, and meals without even thinking twice. But what if I told you that some of these everyday foods are completely illegal in other parts of the world? From colorful candies to common breakfast cereals, the items sitting in your kitchen might be banned abroad for reasons you'd never expect. Today, we're uncovering the surprising truth behind the foods you eat that other countries won't allow. Imagine walking into your kitchen and grabbing some of your favorite foods, not realizing that in certain parts of the world, those very items are completely banned. It's surprising to think that something we eat without a second thought might be considered harmful, controversial, or even illegal somewhere else. Today, we're diving into everyday foods you probably have in your pantry or fridge that other countries refuse to allow. Let's start with something almost everyone loves: Skittles. In the United States, they're a colorful, fruity candy you can find just about anywhere. But in countries like Norway and Austria, Skittles have been banned because of food dyes like Yellow 5 and Red 40, which are linked to hyperactivity in children and possible health risks. It's fascinating to think that what's a childhood treat in one place is treated as a dangerous chemical cocktail in another. Now, how about something as simple as bread? In America, some breads contain an additive called potassium bromate, which helps dough rise and makes bread fluffy. Sounds harmless, right? But this chemical is considered a potential carcinogen, and countries like the United Kingdom, Canada, and the entire European Union have banned it. So while you're enjoying your soft sandwich bread, know that in many parts of the world, people are eating bread made without this controversial ingredient. Moving on to one of the most common breakfast items, Frosted Flakes and other cereals. In the United States, many cereals are packed with artificial dyes and BHT, a preservative. In places like Japan and parts of Europe, these additives are banned. Parents abroad don't have to worry about their kids eating a rainbow of synthetic colors every morning. Meanwhile, Americans often see these cereals as just another part of childhood nostalgia. Next up, let's talk about Mountain Dew. This neon-colored soda is popular in the US, but its original formula contained brominated vegetable oil, also known as BVO. It was used to keep the citrus flavor evenly distributed. Unfortunately, bromine compounds are also found in flame retardants, and consuming too much can cause memory loss, skin problems, and other health issues. Europe and Japan banned this ingredient years ago, which forced companies like PepsiCo to reformulate. But for a long time, that soda was carrying a hidden chemical cousin of fireproofing materials. And then there's farmed salmon. You might think of salmon as one of the healthiest foods you can eat, full of omega-3 fatty acids, but farmed salmon, raised in the US, has been banned in countries like Australia and New Zealand because the fish are often given synthetic astaxanthin, a coloring agent not approved for human consumption there. Without the coloring, the salmon meat would look gray instead of pink, which most people wouldn't find appetizing. It's a reminder of how much of what we eat is shaped by appearance rather than nature. Let's not forget about chicken. In the US, it's common for chicken to be washed in chlorine before reaching grocery stores. This process is meant to kill bacteria like Salmonella, but the European Union has banned chlorine-washed chicken because they believe it covers up unsanitary farming conditions. Instead, European farms focus more on preventing contamination in the first place. To Americans, it might seem like a harmless cleaning method, but in Europe, it's a symbol of lower food standards. Lastly, let's look at Kinder Surprise eggs. These chocolate treats are loved all over the world, but in the United States, they've been banned for decades. Not because of the chocolate itself, but because of the small plastic toy hidden inside, which poses a choking hazard. Ironically, the rest of the world enjoys them without much issue, but in the US, the toy and food combination was ruled too risky. That's why Kinder Joy was created as a safer alternative. It's amazing how something as simple as food can highlight the different priorities and safety standards across countries. What's considered delicious in one place is treated as dangerous in another. Next time you grab a snack or sip a soda, remember, somewhere in the world, that everyday treat is completely off limits. And it makes you wonder, what foods are we eating today that might be banned tomorrow? It's crazy to think that something so normal to us can be seen as harmful or even dangerous somewhere else. These bans remind us that food safety and health standards vary wildly depending on where you live. So the next time you sip your soda or bite into a snack, just remember, somewhere in the world, that same food could get you in trouble. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about these hidden food secrets, make sure to like, subscribe, and join me for more surprising facts you won't want to miss.